Well, thanks very much, Madam Chair and Ranking Member Kennedy, for holding this hearing on the future of the US dollar. You know, if we build a central bank digital currency in the right way, we can strengthen the global role of the US dollar and secure a strong financial future for next generations here in America. So we've been working on my office uh, on some cornerstone principles that we think should be used to judge a CBDC proposal. And among those is privacy. So my first question is for Mr. Giancarlo. It's nice to see you again. Um, One of the key motivations behind China's digital yuan is surveillance and control of their financial system. So it's clear that we cannot follow China down this road. Any US CBDC should have greater privacy, even the same or greater than physical cash today. So do you agree that we must provide at least the same level of privacy? And how can strong privacy protections enhance the dollar's value on the global stage?
Thank you, Senator. And by the way, my compliments on the launch of your innovation initiative, which I think is really terrific. Um,
Thanks.
I think privacy comes down to one of the key issues behind design of a central bank digital currency. There's no question that China views their development of a digital currency as a tool of state surveillance. That seems very clear, and it would be very much in keeping with the nature of their government. We in the United States have a very different approach to economic privacy. We have a Fourth Amendment, and although the jurisprudence of that needs to be extended beyond where it is today to extend to a digital currency, if we get the issue of privacy right, and that's a big issue, but if we get it right in a way that's consistent with our values, a digital dollar, believe it or not, could be the killer app of digital currencies worldwide. And why do I say that? Well, we know that the Chinese currency will be used for state surveillance. Europe is working, the EU is working on one, and they're guided by something called their GDPR, their privacy protection law. But that only protects from commercial exploitation of data, not from government use of data. We know that there are commercial entities that would like to develop coins that are tied to social media and others that presumably will mine their currency for data. Only a currency, actually, I believe, promulgated by the US government with proper Fourth Amendment protections could provide the type of privacy that we need. Now, it's got to be balanced against appropriate law enforcement usage. And we have, again, a long tradition of subpoena process. So a lot of work here for policymakers, and I think a big task for Congress to make sure the social values that are enshrined in the dollar today, the rule of law, economic privacy, free enterprise, are enshrined in a digital dollar tomorrow if we go down that road. But I'll end with this. I think if we get this right, a digital dollar could serve for another generation or more because we've enshrined the privacy rights that got us to where we are today into the future.
Well, we can see that digital currencies are going to be important in the future based just on what El Salvador has just done. Haiti wants to follow suit. Any country that has remittances as a major part of their economy is going to be the first users of digital currency. It's very apparent why. It's upon us. So we absolutely need to do this right. So I really look forward to working with you in the future to make sure we do it right. Now, Dr. Menand, I want to turn to your comments on financial stability. A 2016 Bank of England study found that CBDCs have the potential to reduce systemic counterparty risk between financial institutions, especially in times of market stress. A CBDC could allow final settlement and central bank money direct between payer and payee across the Fed's balance sheet. So this would reduce or eliminate capital and collateral that is required to be posted for transactions, including in relation to intraday overdrafts, putting it to more productive use. So do you agree that central bank digital currency has the potential to reduce systemic risk in settlements?
Yes, I completely agree. We've focused so far in the hearing a lot on the retail side and the benefits for CBDC for ordinary businesses and individuals and households. But there are also very large benefits for the financial system more generally, and the Bank of England report that you referenced is a good example of some of them. And one thing we've done is we've expanded access to Fed master accounts since the last financial crisis, and that is seen as having stability enhancing effects. And so, yes, I agree with that, Senator.
Thanks so much for having this hearing, Madam Chair. I yield back.
All right. Thank you, Senator Lummis.